association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Valspar Championship is about to begin.
I'm Luke Elvey alongside major champion Rich Beam in the booth, and it's wonderful to welcome in Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke and Rich, looking forward to following these two players again as they reignite their rivalry. I have a feeling we'll be in for some more exciting golf as these two battle it out.
Yeah, we've got an exciting match coming your way, so stick around and let's see who wins it. Second shot here on the first. And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
Using the big muscles to get it home in two there.
That's frustrating. It's just about 3 feet away.
Little birdie look in here.
Well, that's delightful. A birdie to get the round underway.
I've never been disappointed by starting off my round with a birdie, Luke, I can tell you that.
That one's heading down Broadway. Playing this one about 130 yards out.
They've chosen to club down on this one.
Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
He's 1 stroke behind his rival in this event.
And back to the course with the live action.
Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it?
Putting for a par now.
Okay, let's head to the next. Rich, it's a challenge, to say the very least, the third hole.
Yes, most players aren't going to take out driver as they just want to lay it back of the water that creeps out on the right-hand side. From there, it shortens up the second shot, believe it or not, to a green that pitches from right to left fairly severely. Your misses can't be out to the right with your second shot. That is a no-no.
Oh, terrific approach, and a chance for birdie here at the third.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Ooh, nice putt to make for a birdie.
And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. And stepping up the standings after that effort. The fourth hole, the first of the par threes on the property, and you've got to be dialed in on your number.
This is a challenging par 3, no doubt about it, Luke. This green pitches from right to left and from front to back, making it almost impossible to get it super close unless you have a perfect number into this par 3.
Ooh, a 9-foot chance here.
Looking for another birdie here.
The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies. And with that, they'll move to 3 under par. And as the scorecard suggests, heading up the leaderboard. Stretching out over 600 yards means the par 5 fifth is no snack.
It is. Luke, I rarely say that par 5s on the PGA Tour are challenging, but this is definitely one of them. It's an uphill tee shot and a second shot that is downhill, moving from right to left, that's completely blind for these players. There is a tree about 100 yards out, which is going to be something they aim at when they lay up. Third shot, though, is very basic, down the hill to a fairly flat green surrounded by some bunkers. More than likely, most players are going to have to lay it up on this par 5.
Nicely done. And here we are with the third shot. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
Nice one. Fourth birdie of the day.
That hole looks double the size for this player this week.
And a sight we're used to seeing a lot, Xander Schauffele in top spot.
The tee shot also critical here at the par 4 6th at 455 yards.
This is probably the hardest fairway to hit on the PGA Tour, Luke. This fairway cambers from right to left at a pretty good clip. And unless you work your tee shot from left to right, a high soft shot, you're not going to find the fairway. This is almost impossible. The second shot will be from an awkward stance where the ball is above you or below you to a green that's perched a little bit above the players. Thankfully, though, it's a very flat green.
Now 6 strokes back after that hole. Standing on the 7th tee, players get to breathe a sigh of relief having the 6th behind them.
You know, Luke, this is sneaky hard, to be fair. You don't need driver, and so you might get lulled to sleep a little bit by taking 3-wood out just for position. Any misses to the right or the left, and you'll be blocked out by some pretty gnarly trees. The green tilts from right to left ever so slightly, and watch out for those deep bunkers fronting this green. They'll grab your golf ball in a hurry.
This one to move into the top 10 on the leaderboard. Ouch, that hurts.
A par putt awaits.
That starts off on a good line.
Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par.
And now over to Tony Finau.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Well, if you haven't felt snake bitten already, the 8th at 230 yards, Rich, will certainly get you.
Everybody loves a 230-yard par 3, don't we, Luke? They're just wonderful, wonderful designs, and I'm laughing because this is nearly impossible. This green is just a sliver up there. A high shot moving a little bit from left to right is an absolute must on this par 3.
He finds himself currently tied for 9th. Ball striking continues to be the order of the day as the players arrive on the 9th tee at par 4.
Yes, just thread those bunkers off the tee shot somehow with the driver. Second shot is going to be straight back up the hill. And once again, with the pin position over on the right-hand side, players will be unable to see where their golf ball pitches. This is a quality par 4.
Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can two-putt that for sure.
Looking for back-to-back birdies here, Luke.
And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
And from about 105 yards.
This putt for inside the top 5 on the leaderboard. Wonderful shot. Back-to-back birdies never hurt, Rich.
Gotta like it. He's feeling it.
As we make the turn, it's always good to reflect on what we've seen out there so far, Rich.
Well, it's been great watching this player get the best of their rival, but still a long way to go until the end of this tournament. Let's see how it shakes out.
This shot is about 140 yards out. 4 shots behind our leader. That should set up another chance. Trying to get to 8 under par with this putt. What a performance. 8 birdies on the card. And that will take him to 8 under.
Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Yeah, that putt looked pushed.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Very few parts of the golf course make you feel comfortable, but chance of birdie at 11.
Finally, we have a birdie hole. Just avoid that bunker down the left-hand side. Find the right-hand side of the fairway. You can go ahead and chase one up there. Even if you can't get it on the green in two, that front bunker is not a bad leave. But beware, there are some trees over on the right-hand side that could block you out.
Yeah, good aggressive play and almost rewarded by finding the green.
What a sensational play on this par 5 there, Luke.
Let's move one step closer to the lead here. This putt for a share of 4. Currently 9 under for the event.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Well, a birdie's also in your heart, standing on the 12th tee. A short par 4, Rich. Decisions to be made?
Just a long iron or a hybrid for this tee shot here, Luke. Second shot, you're coming in with some kind of short iron to a green that's protected by a deep bunker in the front.
Still a chance to attack this hole from the first cut.
What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous.
And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
He's 13 feet out. Unlucky for some.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Yeah, nicely holed.
Now 3 strokes back after that hole. Lucky 13 for some. This par 3 plays 200 yards.
Luke, I've never seen a green in golf repel more golf balls than the 13th here at Innisbrook. It's like it's made out of Gore-Tex. Golf balls just don't stay on it. It is really one of the hardest shots at this Innisbrook golf course.
Putting for birdie here.
Super shot that. Currently 11 under par for the round.
I tell you what, inching closer to that top spot on the leaderboard, things are definitely heating up.
That looks to be a fairway finder to me. Second shot here on the 14th hole. That's not quite on the dance floor, Rich, but it's right up there near the green. A chance to perhaps pick up 1, maybe 2 on this hole.
It's an aggressive play, Luke. Like to see it on this par 5.
You know, Luke Donald once made all 400-plus attempts inside 3 feet on the PGA Tour.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Playing their 5th shot. Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. He's currently just in 2nd place.
Getting closer to that top spot on the leaderboard. This is getting interesting.
Not sure if that's how they drew it up.
And coming up well short.
Oh, I like the look of that shot there, Beamer.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. The Copperhead course, the snake pit, we're right in the middle of it.
There's some trees over on the right-hand side that you want to take it just left of to find the center of the fairway. From there, you're going to go in with a mid-iron to a really small green. A high, soft shot is required to hold this green.
This is the all-important stretch. Time to make your move. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Setting up here from about 150 yards.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Should find the green here.
And if they didn't have their rival Tony Finau's attention before, they certainly do now. What an approach shot.
And now over to Tony Finau.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And that makes him tied for first. The Copperhead's penultimate hole is a good par 3 playing up the hill.
It's a tough tee shot, plays longer than what's on the yardage. Any pin that's in the front part of the green is a difficult one to find as the green is so narrow.
Here's a good chance to move to 14 under with this putt.
This for a birdie run. Oh, that was such a good stroke.
Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
He's feeling good, just birdied the last hole.
Well, they've found the bunker, but a chance to maybe save from there. And after that effort, that's how it looks. Leading by a shot after that hole. The closing hole of Innisbrook's Copperhead course is also the final hole of the Snake Pit, and this one here has everything going against it.
Lay it back and you're going to have a long second shot back up the hill, but if you take driver and find the fairway, you'll be rewarded with a very short second shot.
Well, that's right out of the top drawer. A great shot from our leader. He knows if he can get this putt to drop, he'll win the event.
And as that putt drops to the bottom, Rich, they are now the Valspar champion. What a performance.
Yeah, what a performance, what a win. I mean, just this player was just amazing all week long.
And Henny, that was some impressive play. To take down a rival of that caliber and to win the event, what a performance.
Oh, absolutely. They silenced the giant today. They got the job done against the odds. We shouldn't ever have doubted them. There was some spectacular golf out there, and it was a pleasure to watch.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. PGA Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Valero Texas Open is about to begin.
I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course following our feature group is the delightful Henny Koyak. Hello, Henny.
Yeah, thank you so much, Luke. I am so happy that I have been put with these two players because they've been going back and forth at each other on social media leading up to this event. They seem to really have something to prove, a bone to pick with each other, and it'll all be settled out on the golf course today.
Well, he's the perfect mix, isn't he? He's an English gent with a killer glint in his eye. Good luck in this rivalry.
Let's head across to the second, which is a par 5, but a long one, stretching over 600 yards.
Straight away for the most part, but there's a lot of danger both right and left here. The fairway bunkers down the left-hand side shouldn't really cause an issue. However, the second shots, the layup zone, there is a deep bunker on the right-hand side that could be brought into play. The third shot is to a green perched well above the fairway, and it's actually a double green. This green is also part of the 7th green.
Lining up the birdie putt here. Hey, that's a chance.
Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
He's got some work to do, but he's only one back from his rival.
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Currently 1 under for the tournament. Rich, let's head to the par 3 third, the first of our shorter holes.
You really hope that the wind is not blowing into your face on this tee shot and making it that much more difficult and longer. This green's perched up high. There's runoffs all around the left-hand side and the back portion of it, and obviously you want no part of coming up short. Players that find this green will find it difficult to two-putt as there's lots of humps and bumps and swales in it.
Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
Looks like they got all of that one. That's on a good line.
Taking aim from about 170 yards. 5 shots off the lead. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
They've chosen to club down here.
And now over to Justin Rose.
Birdied their last hole.
Let's return to live play now. This putt to move into the top 20 on the leaderboard. Oh, so close.
Putting for a par here.
Oh, Rich, is there anything more disappointing setting up what you'd think is a makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately not able to convert? Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. Second shot here on the 5th. Oh, yeah! A shot of the day. That'll help make a big move.
Oh, that was a touch of class. Wouldn't mind seeing that again.
Beautifully judged. Great tempo on this chip.
Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Trailing by a few shots after that hole. Time to see what this par 4 has in store.
Players must find the fairway, avoiding that bunker down the right-hand side, but from there, second shot is up the hill to a green that runs away from the players ever so slightly, but still going in with a short iron into this par 4. A birdie is definitely makeable.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Oh, stop it. What a shot. And this putt to move into a tie for 4th place.
Down she goes. Let's head to the next.
I will take that also into the top 5 now. The par 3 7th, Rich, has this big cavernous bunker that sits right in the front center of the green.
And it's a triple tier green as well, Luke. It shares it with the 3rd hole. Anything missed out to the right will be fine, although you'll be in a low area. It will be difficult to get it super close. But yes, you must avoid the bunker on the left-hand side. It is cavernous, as you say.
Still a fair way away from the hole here. Time to make a long putt.
This is their look at birdie.
You know what? You can hit me a 300-yard drive, but I'd prefer to sink one of those every time. What a monster.
Oh, that's going to add a little fuel to the fire of this group rivalry, guys. Massive putt.
Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum. Lovely effort that. Time for the second shot at the 8th. It's a brave one. Driver off the deck.
Not really what they were hoping for there.
Sitting at 6 under. Currently tied 3rd, just a couple out of top spot.
And this from the greenside rough.
Didn't that look good for a long time? Well, this would be a great par putt if he can make this.
Looking better.
And down she goes. He currently shares 4th position. The closing hole on this front 9 at TPC San Antonio is a strong par 4. Nicely done.
From around 170 yards here, just one shot back now.
And choosing the 8-iron here. Well, that's comfortably on the dance floor. Well played. Yeah, good mid-range putt this one. Right on 17 feet. Was on a good line.
And that should secure the par on this one. And now over to Justin Rose.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
They're looking to get this one close in hopes of saving par. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Just one off the lead after that hole. As players make the turn, they find themselves on the tee at the 10th.
Generous driving area on this downhill par 4 that doglegs slightly from left to right. Second shot will be back up the hill to a green that's well protected by 3 bunkers. This is a good birdie opportunity if you find the fairway.
Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Just 3 feet to the cup. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And that will take him to 7 under. Another birdie opportunity lies at the par 4 11th, but players must navigate the fairway bunkers.
Tee shots must be placed on the left-hand side to get the best view and angle for their second shots, as this green sits below the player and moves from left to right. Tee shots down the right might be closer, but it's going to leave a second shot over a deep bunker and making it that much more difficult to get close.
Getting ready to play their third. Is currently tied for the lead.
And here we are with their 4th. Putting for bogey.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Ooh, nice line. Yep, well holed for bogey.
Okay, as we move along, it's Colin Morikawa on top of things.
Rich, this par 4 12th, really challenging, especially around the green.
This tee shot is underrated in difficulty-wise. This is not an easy tee shot as this fairway pitches from left to right. You want to skirt the bunker down the left-hand side as best possible to find the fairway. Second shot from there goes straight uphill and surrounded by 2 of the deepest bunkers on the golf course. As they say, Luke, everything is bigger in Texas, and these bunkers are proof of that.
Here's a putt to move into a share of top spot on the leaderboard. That's a good way to bounce back from the drop shot at the last hole.
And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. 13's a long pass for him, measuring 245 yards, Rich, but it is playing downhill.
Downhill to a sliver of a green, however. Anything missed out to the right will leave a very challenging pitch shot to a green that'll sit well above them. Come up short in those bunkers, well, that's no bargain either. A 3 here, well, you done good.
What's in front of them, Henny?
Firm, back, up the hill. This will be a good one.
Ooh, right by the hole. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
This is what they have left for par.
Currently at 7 under for the day. What do you think of the 14th, Rich? A par 5, 575 yards.
This is a really good par 5 here, Luke. Tee shot wants to favor the right-hand side of the fairway, if at all possible, shortening the hole some 20 yards. Second shot, must avoid those fairway bunkers down the right and on the left-hand side. A narrow opening to this green should players go for it in two.
And here we are with the third shot. He's right in the hunt, just a shot off the pace. Woo, back there, horsey. Well, that's beautifully judged. Good look at a birdie here. That was a gallant attempt. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Our current leader is enjoying a two-stroke lead. As we start heading for home, Rich, we find ourselves on the tee at the 15th.
Could be the hardest hole on the golf course, Luke. Tee shot must avoid that bunker down the right-hand side. Second shot is to a green that's perched above the fairway and surrounded by 4 bunkers that are mean. This hole could make or break a player's day.
Fingers crossed for a good kick to the left. Good chance this one, right on 6 feet. And the putt drops, now at 8 under, heading down the stretch.
And some kind of fast finish required if they want to win this thing.
Here's Justin Rose. So after that effort, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage.
Managing to chase down the leaders, closing that gap. Gotta like it.
Going with the 8-iron here. This is a good time to get hot with the tournament on the line. Inside a couple of shots here. This would be a good putt to drop.
I really hope this one drops for him.
And that's 8 birdies today.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Trailing by a stroke after that hole. As we get down the stretch here at TPC San Antonio, there's a number of options that can be taken. This 17th's a fascinating hole.
Luke, if it's playing downwind, a driver is a must. If it's back into the wind, take out the iron for safety.
He'll have to work extra hard to get out of this one.
They'll have to get their best bunker technique out here because this is nasty.
Oh, that was tidy. That should ensure the up and down.
Love watching this player around the greens.
Currently at 10 under par overall. Well, while the closing hole at TPC San Antonio can be reached in 2, Rich, it's all set up by the tee shot.
Tee shot must find the fairway. If not, you have water hazards left and bunkers right that will gobble up that second shot if you're slightly out of position.
That's tidy. Setting up here, coming off a run of birdies.
Yes, the only thing that could ruin it now is a triple bogey.
This putt is for a final score of 61. Ooh. No, that's too bad. A par putt on the table. Just didn't drop. It's been an impressive display today. Hold this putt for a 63. And that will do it for him at this event. Well, Henny, it looks like we're seeing this player blossom in front of our own eyes. What a victory it is. Very few people have the capabilities of staring down Justin Rose and beating them.
Luke, this player rose to the occasion and beat Justin. It was phenomenal to watch and to see out here. I never thought that I would be talking about this as the result at the end of the day, but this player followed through on what they said they were going to do.
Well, that's all we've got time for today.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Legends Championship is about to start. Hello, I'm Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beam, who's in the booth. And it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hey guys, I can't wait to watch these two go at it again. It was an incredible battle first time round, and I think there'll be a few shots fired out here.
Well, I'm certainly looking forward to following along with this rivalry. Can't wait to see what sort of excitement these two will generate. He finds himself currently tied for 12th. This hole here is a par 4. Sometimes you hit some good ones, sometimes you hit some bad ones. Opting for the 5-iron.
Yep, solid connection. This is looking good.
And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Setting up this putt 16 feet from the cup. This for back-to-back birdies.
Gets that one to go down, and that's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Let's see what happens here at the 3rd hole. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
Going for less club here.
5 feet coming up to the cup. Always nice to hold those for a birdie.
Unreal display this week with that wand.
Here's Xander Schauffele. So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Some lovely momentum for this player moving up the leaderboard. Let's see what happens here on the 4th. Oh, that was mashed. Well, Rich, it's only mid-season, but you've got to like the way the player has been performing so far.
Yeah, Luke, this player has played so solid all year long. It's well within the top 125. I don't see any issues of this player not making it to the Tour Championship. I'd safe to say they're going to go ahead and move on.
Nicely done.
An opportunity here to move into a tie for first. Oh, that had eyes for it. Lovely shot. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. Here's Xander Schauffele. And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played. Let's see what happens here at the 5th. Good shot there. It's a fairway finder for sure. Standing up over this one after a bunch of birdies.
I tell you what, they're set up quite nicely through the first opening holes. Birdies galore.
That's a super shot. That's another green in regulation.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens in regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
Currently 5 under overall. Here at Lone Grove Golf Course, the 6th hole is a par 4 measuring a decent 465 yards, Rich, all the way back there at the tips.
No bunkers on this tee shot. Plenty of room to hit it both right and left, but if you miss it wide one direction or another, you're going to find all kinds of troubles with those tall trees. Just that one bunker that fronts the left-hand side of the green here. Again, though, a lot of runoff areas around this green makes that second shot so much more difficult to get it close.
Putting for birdie. Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. And that will take him to 6 under. Xander Schauffele setting up his next shot. And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. He finds himself in a share of the lead. Deep into the front 9. Here we are at the 7th hole. Good shot shape, this one. The fade ball flight.
That dog will hunt.
Well, this will be a bonus. Right on 17 feet from here. Oh, just missed. Big putt for par coming up. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Let's see what happens here at the 8th. Well struck. Penny, what have they got in front of them here?
He is right on the 150-yard marker here. Over 300 yards from the tee as well. Yeah, that was great wind management there.
This putt coming up is for birdie. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. And that will take him to 7 under. And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard. He's currently in a share of top spot.
I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one.
This hole is so gettable. They're definitely looking to extend that lead by 1 or maybe even 2 strokes once the hole is finished.
This shot here from about 240 yards.
He's currently tied for the lead.
Well, that's certainly showcasing all their talents there. That's impressive.
2 big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
Okay, steady now. Just 6 feet between he and the hole.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Oh, how about that one? And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. Let's head over to Xander Schauffele. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. And as we make the turn here, Rich, our player tied for the lead.
Well, this is what you practice for, isn't it? You want to be in the lead, up near the lead, going into the final 9 holes of the event to see if you can win it. Let's see how well they've practiced and if it can pay off.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
You like that, didn't you? Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 14 feet from the cup.
Ouch, that hurts. Putting for par. Currently 8 under for the tournament. Let's see what happens here at the 11th hole. Going with the hybrid. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Oh, 13-footer coming up here.
It's got a chance. We'll now move over to Xander Schauffele.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. And at the end of that hole, he's gone into clear outright leader. The 12th hole here at Lone Grove Golf Club, 543 yards, par 5.
Again, no bunkers off the tee shot here, Luke, though, but anything missing out to the right or even far left, you're just going to have all kinds of problems. Second shot down the hill to a green that's surrounded by water in the front, bunkers both left and right. I love this golf course. I love the beauty of it, but I got to say, it is a really difficult course.
Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
He's feeling good, just birdied the last hole.
And 11 under in front of the player with this putt. He just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that.
Well, that's huge momentum they're bringing to this hole. Coming off the eagle. Time to hit another good drive. That's a bit out of shape. Henny, do you have a better look at this lie?
He is not going to like this one bit. This is what bad lies are made of. Got the muscles out there. Great shot from the lie.
Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. That's frustrating. That's a solid par. Our current leader is up by 3 shots. Oh, I like this. The cover's coming off the big dog. Time to let it loose. And after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent. Second shot here on the 14th. The interesting choice of the driver here. Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
Well, that's a bit disappointing. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
Little birdie look in here.
Well, that'll play. We'll now move over to Xander Schauffele.
Birdied their last hole.
Here's Xander Schauffele. Big time play, that one. At the right time, too.
And this is why you got to keep your foot on the gas at all times. These guys and girls are good.
Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. Time to step on your tee shot here at this long par 4. Playing this shot from about 210 yards out. Now a 3-shot lead over the field. That was a little bit of a misfire, I'd say.
One of the rare misses for this player today, Luke. They've been hitting a lot of greens today.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? And a par putt awaits him.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Don't mind the look of this. Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
Going with the pitching wedge here. Handy effort, that one. A look to get to 13 under par. Oh, so close. This is a par putt. Leading by 3 strokes now.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
Here we are at the 17th tee.
Wonder how they will play this hole. Do they want to attack it? If so, they can extend their lead.
Not bad. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. Oh, he's been putting on a clinic all day. Another beauty by our leader. A chance for a birdie if this goes down. It's tracking. We'll now move over to Xander Schauffele.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. And now that finds him in first place. This closing hole at Lone Grove Golf Course feels like the first 17, Rich. A very stern test. Par 4 measuring over 450 yards.
I love this hole because if you're leading and have a chance to win, this is the tee shot you want. There's all kinds of room out there to the right-hand side. Tee it high and let it fly. Give yourself the best opportunity to go into this elevated green with a short iron to make it as easy as possible on you. And it's much easier said than done, Luke, as you and I both well know.
Lining up here for a chance to win the tournament. What a putt to make. Well, there it is. What a wonderful win, Rich.
Having to build another basement, Luke. He's racking up the hardware.
Well, that's worth reviewing. Let's roll the videotape. Well, Rich, after that hot start, it's probably little surprise that this player powered through to victory.
It's very rare where you see a player absolutely dominate a field like they did in this tournament. Unbelievable job all around.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now.